let's go ahead and connect that elevator. And then we'll start routing this line over there. Alright. Whoop. Alright. Output. Whoop. Can I... Okay, so if I output there, how does this look? Oh, damn. Even as hell. Okay, perfect. Damn, that shot me off. Okay. Alright, so that, we're gonna do that. Oop, that's number 3. What was 4? Oh, this. Okay. Gotcha. Look at how big this thick boy is. Okay. If I'm going this way, that'll intercept there. So... Yep. Okay. We're gonna add a second pole here. Does this get deep? Yes. Okay. Why go around to the other island when you can build straight to the base? Convenience off of all that water. Building over all that water is going to be a nightmare. Plus, I've already got all the poles in. I can just slap a second pole on all of these and be done with it. How am I going to do that? I think the best thing to do would be to do another one of these. This isn't deep, is it? No. It gets deep right about there. Let me take those two out. Okay. Actually, it's better to start from over here. So if I connect that. Hello? Hello? That. Over here, right? Oh, dude, water enemies would be the worst. How far can I stretch that? Oh, wow, that's like literally it. Okay, so let's put that there. I don't like that. Let's move it over just a touch. Hello? There we go. Awesome. Okay. Pull this guy over to here. That was weird. You can't see the bottom moving. Okay. Normally you can see the bottom moving on the other ones. Okay, so we're gonna go... Let's say we go there. Can you connect, please? That would be awesome. Okay. And obviously that's going to be able to hook up to this. Yeah, okay. Connect. Excellent. Okay. So now that's all connected up. Probably should have done this first, but too late. Hello? Excellent. Alright, we're gonna have to walk this back home. There's no other way for me to easily put these back on here. Driving and stopping would get super annoying. I need to come back to get my car anyway. So... this one I'm going to do twice. Because we're going to move that belt up one. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do the alternate route at the moment. Did I never pick you up? What the hell? I'll probably do the alternate route when I come back out here to add the second factory and turn one factory into one type and one factory into the other. That's probably when I'll do that. Then it'll be much more important. Right now I'm getting so much product that I don't think I'll actually consume it. And in honesty, once it gets to the base, the replenishment is equally as fast. So for now, I think we're okay. I will do that though, yeah. May have to cut down some trees when we're connecting the belt to see how that looks. Go ahead, 3 to that one. We're gonna pull that out. No deforestation allowed. Too late! It's already begun! Okay, so that's gonna have another pole on it. I'll put 2 on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna slowly even these back out. Like, that one's okay. That's not that big of a drop, height-wise. But this one is. So I think I'll drop this, put 2 on that one. Alright, and then once we get here, we're gonna do something else. We're not gonna come into this, because the consumption here is too great. Actually, if I come at it, you can't isolate this to be 1 and that to be the other. It won't let you do that. I may do something else when I get all the way back here. I did not need this extra slug. Let's put the Somer sloop back. Smart splitter, that won't really work. Not the way I would want it to. Alright, how's this doing? Yeah, I don't even have 100, so basically I'm gonna need... I won't put stuff in there until I have 1,000 of them. Because once I have 1,000, that means I'll have some extra. Let's look at my computers. Trika seems to think the output has more than doubled, which it hasn't, but that's okay. Now it's waiting on plastic, which is also okay. That'll get fixed once I get plastic coming in. Can you research spheres and sloops? Not yet. They still say work in progress, so... I'm assuming they're for Endgame anyway. Avengers Endgame. That'll get... Can you research... Oh, for the object scanner? I think I already can do that. I don't have an object scanner on me, but... Wait. Dang. Okay. Oil's already gone. Cool. Well, that didn't take long. You connect to there. You come out. Man, this stuff's getting consumed quickly, because I use roughly 50 per chunk. Damn. I hope I'm making a shitload of this. No, I take the, if I upgrade a belt from one type to another, I take the old one back. So, like, for example, if I upgraded this belt here, let's... Well, I'll show you on the next one that I actually do need to upgrade. But if you play Coast, like this one right here, right? So if I upgrade this one, I actually get back 23 steel beams. Oh, if there's items on there. Yeah, they go into your inventory. Why is that annoying? Sometimes you'd want that to happen. Wouldn't that be a good thing? I mean, if you don't want the item, you can just drag it to the trash can in your inventory, and then you don't have to worry about it. Speaking of which, next time I get to base, somebody remind me to build a new body slot item. It disrupts the normal operations of the line. Oh, wait. Are you asking... Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. No, okay, so if there were oil containers on this piece of belt, and I upgraded this belt from Mark III to Mark IV, no, the oil would remain on the belt. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you meant if I was reclaiming the belt. Yeesh, that fired me off. Okay. Cannot afford. Okay. So let's change these to Mark III belts for now. That way we can get the line established. And then I'll come back and upgrade them to Mark IV later. I should have plenty of stuff back at base. Because I had almost an entire storage container full of this stuff. Hello? We're almost done. I'm gonna be so bummed out if I get to the end and I'm still short. Then I'll build the line with like Mark II or something. Oh no, it's getting really close. Please don't do it. Okay, cool. Oh, brutal. Okay. Okay, phew. That's what I was rushing back for. Wow, I totally ran that belt improperly. I mean, I ran all this belt improperly, but whatever. Alright, so that will continue to be consumed. What do I have in my inventory? Alright, so let's go get some reinforced steel beams. Haha, we were both wrong, Drika. It's encased industrial, not industrial encased. Haha! Neither of us were right. And don't say technically I was closer. Because that's cheating. Okay. So that's done. Yeah. Oh no. What has my life come to? I can't even get this simple thing right, he says. As like, I was like 3 times more off than he was. He was like 2% wrong, and I was like 99% wrong. And by 99, I mean 100, but I just don't want to sound stupid. Alright, this goes that way. You were right by calling them chocolate bars? Oh, rip me. Alright, so this is terrible. Note to self, belts have to be constructed in the direction in which they're going. Ugh, that's annoying. I wish there was a way to reverse it. Without having to rip all this out. It's pretty annoying to have to do this. And I'm removing the wrong one. Fart. Okay. Shit, that stuff gets here fast. Like, watch this. And it's at the end of the belt. Takes like an extra half a second to get down here. If you add something that indicates direction at the end of the belt, it forces the redirection. Why the red hell does it actually matter? Can't belts just go backwards? Is there some law of quantum thermodynamics that state that the drive systems can only operate in one direction? Well, first off, I'm just going to throw this out here. I didn't make the game. So, don't yell at me, bruh. Alright. And no, if you attach a splitter to the end of this, the splitter goes the way the belt is going. I can't, once I do this, it won't let me rotate the direction of the splitter. So no, you cannot do that. Wait a second. Oh! Highlighting this with the deconstruction tool change their color properly. See, look, those are yellow and purple. Huh. I wonder if that'll work on the car. A container? No, because then if I try to do that, the container wouldn't allow me to input the line onto the right side. We've run into that problem many times before. What determines the direction of an independent belt? The direction in which it is built. Well, great. That was just awesome. What I was trying to avoid happened. Well, it's a limitation of the game, you know? They might introduce smart conveyors at some point that you could toggle their direction, but... What am I doing? Oh, I'm good on inventory space. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. It's a little annoying, but it's not like... I'm not one of those people that gets, like, incredibly upset about a gameplay functionality that I'm just like... It's just like, okay, so get used to it. Oh. Alright. So that should free up some inventory space. Wow, really? I don't know, man. See, it doesn't bother me. It just doesn't. I don't know what to say about it. Having the conveyor belts be one way is not a big deal for me. It's just one of those things that I'm going to have to adjust to. And then I'm like, okay. Now that I'm adjusted to it, I'm alright. I was pretty convinced it was going to upset a lot of other people more than it would me. Imagine if power poles were one direction. Well, see, it makes more sense for conveyor belts to be one direction due to game limitations than it would a power pole. Power poles are most obviously, like, having a power pole be unidirectional, it doesn't really affect the way the game plays. I didn't bring my card, did I? Whereas having the power poles being unidirectional and toggleable, you'd have to implement a whole new UI system just for that. See what I mean? See where my point of view is coming from? I like manual labor more than others. Dude, if there's one thing I don't like, it's manual labor. But this is also a video game, so it's not really manual labor per se. I don't know, Eternal. I don't know. To answer your question, the answer to your question is no, I don't care. That's my answer to your question. And I know that's not the answer you want. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, cool. I understand the logic behind making belts single directional. It's not just as easy as going, like, clicking a checkbox to say, now they're bidirectional and you can toggle them. Because the problem with that, the problem that institutes into the game is if you build a belt this way and tell it it's going this way, and then you build a belt this way and tell it it's going this way, how does the game handle if you try to connect those two pieces of belt? It won't allow you to, right? That's what it's doing right now. It's deciding for you ahead of time what direction it's going. As long as you know that you build the belt and it goes that direction, there's no reason in the game that you would need to tell a belt, hey, now I want you to go the other way. There's not really a valid reason that you would do that. So just paying attention to how the belt's being built in the first place solves all that problem. As long as you know how it's being handled ahead of time, it's fine. The game already has inputs and outputs, and you can't ever link a pair of the same that they already have, so it makes... Wait, what? And you can't ever link a pair of the same. That's already there. So it makes no sense that the belts have to decide which way it goes independent of the input and output nodes at the end of it. So really, at that point, all you're doing is you're switching what device you can flip around. Trust me, I'm sure there are far more problems with having the belts being multi-directional than just flipping the device. This is also not real life, so it doesn't work quite the same way. I mean, that's not exactly how it's working, but you do realize that computers used to have single directional cables, right? That was a thing. No, Eternal. Jesus, man, calm down, bro. It's okay. I'm not saying I don't understand what you're referring to. I'm saying it's not that easy to implement that into the game. That's all I'm saying, man. I don't disagree with you that it's a good idea. I don't disagree with you that it would probably make everyone's life a lot better. I'm just saying it doesn't upset me. And it's not not as easy as the system that's currently in the game. Also, the game is early access. You guys do remember that, right? This is not how the game's going to be when it comes out. I'm not saying they're going to fix what you want, but it's very easy to implement. Why don't you go ahead and call the developers and tell them how to do it? And no, it's not EA. It's made by a game called Coffee Stain Studios. Get out of here with that EA comp statement. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that every time you say EA for early access. Please, God, don't do that. Alright, so I'm following along so far. So they could have each belt have two objects, a neutral non-directional one you place, and a directional one that gets slotted in place of the neutral one once the ends are hooked up. Well, like I said before, I don't disagree with you that that configuration would be optimal. I'm just saying the developers haven't put it in there. Probably for a good reason. Probably because it's not that easy on their side. Half a second of lag? Yeah, see, that is a big problem, actually. Half a second of lag is enormous in this game, considering how much lag there already is. Maybe we should just change the subject and talk about something else. Because I don't think I'm gonna change my opinion about it not being really that big of a deal at the moment. You would be surprised. You would be surprised, Trika. Netcode is not that easy. Dude, I'm down to talk about slugs. What's the easiest way to keep track of where they are? Like, how can I easily do that myself? You're not talking about netcode? Well, in this game you have to at all times, because the every save game is a multiplayer game. Write it down. That sucks. There's no such thing as a single player game in this. It's every version is multiplayer. Now see, that's a good idea, Eternal. I like that one. A visual indicator that you've overclocked a machine. Like it produces twice as much smoke or something. That would be really handy. Nice thing about that is the smoke is handled on the, as far as the game is concerned, something like smoke would be handled on the client side anyway, so you wouldn't need netcode updates for that. You just need to get an update of where. Oh, see, that's harsh. The color of the power indicator changes. Well, I mean, the color of the power indicator changes all the time. That's dependent on whether the machine has power, whether it's currently producing something. Alright, we're out of encased industrial beams. See, that's green. You're blue. Maybe that is. These screws back here. That's yellow because it's not doing anything right now. But let's take those screws out, right? Okay, it goes blue. Okay. So yeah. Alright, I need encased industrial beams. It's gonna be on the second floor. Where are those going? They're being Are they being consumed for the heavy modular frames? Is that what it is? Concrete's coming up here. Pipe. Yes, they are. That's unfortunate. That's almost got 1,000. 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6. That's almost at 700. Nice. You know what I should have done that I stopped doing? I should have switched it to Mark III and just got the product here. I don't know why I didn't do that. 115. So now you want Pokemon for slugs? Hey, we got it all the way here.
Ooh. Thank you.
Alright. Do we have anything in here? Fuel. Good. The refinery is still processing what? What refinery are you referring to? Oil? No, it's probably backed up. Are you talking about the oil refinery that's doing the, Oh, the one that goes to computers. Oh. That I need to select? No, I don't need to select plastic. Should be full of plastic. Maybe not. Just barely. How are you? You're not full either. Okay, well, maybe so. Okay. Oh, it's already slugged. It's not exactly how that works, but okay. Cool. There we go. Now I can get it. Oh, you can't pick it up from underneath? Dude. Nice. Alright. Alright, so... I'm starting to see how quickly concrete is being consumed. So if I'm going to start making more encased steel beams... Okay. Okay. So that'll back up. Because that's producing 120 limestone. And the machine is consuming 112. Oh, that's so much faster. What kind of... That's an impure limestone. That's another impure. Even if I could find a normal, that would be awesome. Red. Easier to upgrade the miner. The miner is already Mark II. Can no longer upgrade it at the moment. So it is not easier to upgrade the miner. Ugh. Grody. You thought I had Mark 3s? I don't think so. Nope, just Mark 2. I may get upgraded Mark 3s on my next elevator upgrade, though. And if I do, that'll be the first thing I unlock. What are you? Pure. Hey, here we go. Here's a pure miner. A pure node. Right? Okay. Where is this? Okay. If I have a pure Mark II, 122, that would do 240. And if I double slugged, that would do 480. You know what I'm also strangely looking forward to is the game going from early access to like beta and having it reset everything and everybody having to start over. I stamped 900. Okay, so if I do the pure node,